YT fam, it's your girl Sweet Cheese Pizza coming at you to just talk a little bit about a recent purchase I made from Eve Pearl, and it's this amazing Pro palette. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen a sneak peek of this. So Eve Pearl just recently had an amazing 50% off sale on her site. And if you're not familiar with Eve Pearl, what have you been doing? Living under a rock? She's a multi-Emmy award-winning makeup artist who works with a lot of TV shows. I think The View being one of them. Just well known in the industry for her makeup artistry and also for her wonderful products. So several years ago, my first introduction to Eve Pearl was with her salmon concealers. So they look like this. They come in a little compact like this, and I'll open it up and it's messy because, you know, I use it a lot. But this one is in the color Dark Deep, and it's a salmon concealer. So that was my first introduction to her. Then I went on the website and saw this beauty. Oh my goodness. So just to tell you a little bit about it, it has 12 foundations. It has 6 salmon concealers. It has 3 cream blushes. It has a mattifier, an illuminator, and a lip treatment. Okay, so let me just open this up and let you see the inside very quickly. So this is the palette of foundations. So these are all the cream to powder foundations that come with the palette. And so starting from here, we have Fair 1 and 2. Second row, we have Light 1 and 2. And then third row, we have Medium 1 and 2. And then on this side, we have Tan 1 and 2, Dark 1 and 2, and Deep 1 and 2. So those are the 12 foundations. And then under that, so this just lifts out. I'll just put it up at the top. Under that, you have the rest of the products. So these are the 6 salmon concealers. These are the 3 cream blushes. This is the mattifier, the illuminator, and then the vitamin lip treatment. So an amazing amount of product for an amazing price. I was able to get it, I think the normal price for this is $240. But again, I was able to get it at 50% off, which I thought was an incredible deal for the amount of product that you got. So first time using all that is explained. I included a little demo for you so you can see just how amazingly this product goes on. I had to keep my mouth from dropping open as I was using it because I was like, oh my goodness, it's so creamy, it's so smooth, and so blendable. So I love it. It gives you a matte finish. If you're oily, I love it because I'm super oily in the T-zone, and it gave me such a nice matte finish. Also, look, it's it goes on sheer, but it's definitely bendable. It's definitely buildable. So if you have some other blemishes or more blemishes that you want to conceal, you can definitely do that with this foundation. So you can go from light to full coverage with it. And yeah, so let's just get right into the demonstration because it's just amazing. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, stay tuned to the end and let's get started. Here goes. So I'm going to be working with these 2 colors here in the foundation palette, the Eve Pearl foundation palette. So those 2 foundations are actually Dark 1 and Dark 2. Dark 1 and Dark 2. So using Dark 1, I'm going to just go in with a foundation brush to start. And I'm going to just blend this in along the majority of my face. Kind of avoiding the areas where I know I'm going to want to highlight. For now. except for there. I messed up there. I have to say, wow, this is matching my skin tone perfectly. Dark too, and for reference, I am an NC 50 in MAC Studio Fix foundation. This is going on very smoothly, very sheer application, but definitely buildable. I can tell you would be able to get a lot of coverage from this if you need. And I'm just gonna go back on my cheek where I have all these little, they're not even freckles. I don't even know what they are. But I'm just gonna cover those up a little bit more. Cover up around the lips. And a little bit more on this side. Okay. So you can kind of just see where that foundation was placed. I'm gonna go a little bit on my eyes too, just to even out the skin tone around my eyes as well. Now I'm going to flip the brush over and go into the lighter color. And I'm going to use this to highlight in a triangle under my eyes and along my cheekbones. I love this. I love the way it's going on. It's so blendable. Oh my word. Feels like you're putting hardly any on, but you can see it's really blending nicely into the skin. I go a little on my forehead. Little highlight down my nose. Cupid's bow and chin. And now I'm going to take just a damp sponge and I'm just going to blend a little bit. It is possible to really sheer this foundation out if you want. But right now I just want to make sure everything's well blended, that there are no lines of demarcation. Within the foundation itself. So that is a really basic application of that foundation, and it is phenomenal. Oh my goodness, I love that. And now what I want to do is I want to go into a little bit more highlighting and contouring. So I'm going to take a lighter color in the palette and just apply it under my eyes. And for this, I'm gonna actually switch to my concealer brush just so I can do a little bit more precision application. And this color I'm using in the palette is Tan 1. So I'm using Tan 1 to highlight under the eyes. Like so. And I'm also going to go a little bit more on the forehead. A little down the bridge of my nose. The usual spots. Just to add a little bit more color and dimension. Okay, and now I'm going to go into a deeper color for contour. So I'm going to use, this will be Deep 2. And now I already have a product that I love for this, but I really want to just try the whole routine using nothing but this foundation palette, just so I can see the difference. Because hey, I might want to switch it up and have a new favorite product for this. So I'm going to use that there. Along my nose. Okay, I think I have the product placed where I want. Now I'm just gonna blend it out. So now I'm gonna set with powder. So I'm gonna use my Ben Nye banana powder to set the highlighted areas. I'm gonna use a nice NYC Sun bronzer to sort of set the contoured areas. I didn't actually do up here, but I'll just use my powder to sort of contour around the five head. Bring that down to more human-like proportions. Don't y'all be laughing at my five head. Y'all know y'all got one too. I'm just gonna place that powder there to set the contour there. And, okay, I'm trying not to geek out right now, but this is by far, all right, I'm just gonna let this cook and then I'll come off and brush off the excess powder, and we'll be back to chat. Okay guys, so I filled in my eyebrows just so they wouldn't be a distraction. And I wiped off the excess powder. And I can't tell you, like I can't tell you how amazing this foundation is. I can't stop looking at myself. Do you see the flawless application? Oh my goodness. And this is just after powder. I have not used a setting spray or anything yet. So it gives you, you can see it gives you a fairly matte look. So if you like that look, I don't think it's over drying and lifeless and dull. I think it gives you just enough of a matte look. And I'm fairly oily in the T-zone area, and it has really given me a nice finish. But I mean, I wish you could reach through the camera and feel how smooth my skin feels. I can't emphasize enough how smoothly it went on, how easily it blended. Sorry, I keep looking over here because I can't stop looking at myself. I love it. I can see why Eve Pearl is a multi-Emmy award-winning makeup artist. Her makeup, it infuses your skin with nutrients as well, so it also helps with skincare, and it's just an amazing product. Like I can't get over it. And you could definitely go more dramatic with it if you want. I just did a really neutral, light application. First time using the products, just wanted to see, like, this was the first time I used these, shared it with you guys, and it's just amazing. So that's all I got to say. I mean, it's amazing. Sorry about the fan in the background. I get instantly hot in here. It's like summertime now. I love it. I'll never complain about the heat after the winter we had. But yeah, so if you have any questions, I will leave the information down below. I was also able to snatch this up on one of Eve Pearl's amazing 50% off deals that she had just recently. So always check back with the site. She's always running amazing deals through her social media. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, drop them down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.